It's Week 7 of the 2025 season, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the 49ers and the Vikings on Monday Night Prime Time.
Now we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his first look is incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Drake Jackson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. It's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Niners put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a throw here, hauled in. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Drake Jackson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy steps away. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy off the play fake. And able to haul it in is Kittle. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll get 34 yards there. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 77 yards.
And you know what he did all week in preparation for this one? Hydrated.
Salivated.
Yes, stretched, dreamed, going against the last team in the league against the pass.
Yeah.
He expects to catch every one thrown today.
You're right. They have struggled 32 of 32 in that category. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. The numbers for McCaffrey last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners have opened the lead up to 30. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. Here we go. Back at the 22-yard line.
Check, Panther.
2nd and 13. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Purdy now to throw off the play action. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Purdy, the quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about...
There he goes left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Niners have got it on cruise control.
They'll look to throw. Get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is...
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And down he goes, the 49ers.
That time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Ready. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This is McCaffrey on the give. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for him. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drive.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. 212 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. From 17 yards out, and the 49ers just continue to roll. Purdy looking to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And some room to work. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They'll look to throw here. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow down tonight. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not easy one to hold on to.
Check. Roll.
Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's got it down to the 28. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record. and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And out now come the Vikings. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They'll run on first down with Akers.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Going right back to Akers.
And some space here. Touchdown, Vikings!
On first down, it's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That good for 19 and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He finds Kittle going across the field. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Purdy now to throw.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy.
This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Back to throw, Purdy.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive, and there's the running back, Cam Akers.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, go. Ready, go.
A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd down and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. The 30, 10, 5, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now the Niner offense is back on the field, and they're going to try for 2 here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
21. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Here's Presley Harvin now. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Purdy off the play fake. That's caught downfield by Kittle. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Play action, now Purdy. And he fires one, but incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Purdy on 4th down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. Now Purdy. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Let's go.
They go play action here on first down.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. 30. 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
The 49ers will line
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable here from the 38. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the others.
Touchdown 49ers!
Danny Gray
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
At the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
2nd and 6. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. On first down, it's Purdy.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They go play action here. Purdy
on the move to his left. This one caught by Kittle.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sight. Reel it in. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 28. Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with 1 complete.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
This remains a large deficit.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that block stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
Purdy off the play fake. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. On first down, Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the 49ers extend their lead yet again.
They'll try and throw for it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. So a change of possession here on the punt.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Up the gut, McCaffrey.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Throwing here, Purdy. He finds Kittle going across the field.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's go now.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners are pouring it on. They'll look to throw.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. This is McCaffrey on the give.
Taken down at the 47-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And quickly, they get to the line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now a run with McCaffrey. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the 49ers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Check. Roll.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's taken to the 26. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles.
He's got a man, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And out now come the Vikings.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
And the Vikings now heading on to the field.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 2. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. They'll look to throw.
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
To Justin Jefferson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49ers' 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Osborne. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he he goes. The 49ers get there. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That gain on third down, good for 28 from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
And they're going to speed things up here. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk.
His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Niners are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Well, the offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. And there's the running back, Cam Akers.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw again. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And, boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. He gets this one to Davis Price. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss, and that you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball. and sometimes even your special teams, and that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
To Justin Jefferson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. That's out to the flat for Akers. He's got room at the 30. He's still on his feet. And he's across for the touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Purdy off the play fake. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more on that one and another first down.
First down, San Francisco.
This is McCaffrey.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. On second down, they'll run it here. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an